Do you feel the vibes?
Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here, and we're back with another video. And this time, you know, after I checked out the polls, the majority of you guys wanted the Nemu showcase, and it is now time to show you guys Nemu. So let's go have a quick look at her build. So as I said over the video, it's a very similar build to well, I mean, accessory wise it's the same build. However, the character links are just slightly different. I'll explain why in a bit. As you can see here, the Yuki and the Popples kinda switched their extra secondary effect around, but it pretty much gives the same amount of stats as Nell did, so 75 spiritual pressure, 60 attack. Now, if you wanted to, you can swap this out for more attack. Let's say, for example, maybe a 30 attack Hojikuzai, so that she would have more attack, because her Nad string is pretty smooth, and her strong attacks, you know, they're pretty decent, but they're slow starting. I'd say the best one out of the three would be the heal. Now for the character links, as you can see, we still have the Renji and Byakuya link for the recharge time, so you can do this, so you can still heal more frequently while increasing your damage output. Now, as you can see here, I picked the Tsukishima link because since she has a self-heal, it's much easier to sustain the max health damage bonus. If you wanted to go on PvE, I would highly recommend you to go, like if you wanted to do co-op, I would highly recommend you to go as much recharge time as possible, so your heal recharges ASAP for when your other team members need the health. So now that's out of the way, let's go and do her levels. So as you know, it's going to be the same routine as I did with Nell. We're going to first do a raid where there's no attribute advantage and no killer, and then no attribute advantage and then killer, attribute advantage, no killer, and then attribute advantage and killer. So for the non-attribute advantage and no killer, we will be doing the Ichigo Raid. So let's go and have a crack at it. So as you can see here, the enemies are Hollows and Arankars, and you know, VL Ichigo does have, you know, he's a Soul Reaper and Hollow. The more important thing about this level will be against the mobs, the damage output, because against the boss we'll just be using her special, which is a burn. So no friends, no boosts, just her raw damage output with the build that I told you guys. And then hopefully, you know, you guys may think that Nemu's like the worst out of the three, but she is pretty good. You just need to, you know, actually have a check at her real quick, you know. Okay, so let's go have a look at the attack string real quick. As you can see, it's very smooth, like start to finish wise. It's very quick. You see that light blue circle going around? I think that's the area of effect of the normal attack. So I'm pretty sure anywhere around that range they will get hit. So let's have a quick prep. As you can see there, as you can see that I got hit. You see how low my damage is now, about like 1500, and if I heal it back up, it goes back to the 2k, you know, about 2k and stuff. Alright, so now since we got the normal attacks out of the way, let's look at the strong attack. First strong attack, it hits twice. So it's kind of different to Nell's special. The hits come when she's moving, as you can see there. And since there's a slight pause between the two hits, it might be difficult to hit them twice. As you can see there, the one Hollow, this Hollow, he only got hit once. So you know, it might be difficult to hit twice, but the easiest way to do it is if you're right in front of them. As you can see, if they're right behind you, they only hit once. So let's try that one more time. And then right in front, it hits twice. There you go. For the third stroke, we'll do the heal afterwards. For the third strong attack, it hits 4 times, and you know, the startup time is quite slow, but it's still faster than Green Kenny. So I wouldn't be sad about that. Okay, let's go use the first strong attack again. As you can see, you know, without any advantages, it's pretty much solid 2k throughout the whole damages, like in terms of NAD. For strong attack, it's about 5k. For the third strong attack, about 7k, I'd say, 7 to 8k. All right, now for the heal. So the heal hits twice, as you can see here. So which is about 6.3k, which is, you know, pretty respectable damage for someone without any attribute advantages or killers in this level. So now that's out of the way, you know, let me start playing with her normally, just so you can see how she's like. There you go. Sometimes you want to use your heal to damage your enemies. Like, you know, if you're confident that you're not gonna get hit within the cooldown, you can use your heal to attack enemies, because it does do good damage, and you wouldn't want to, you know, hold it off to heal yourself when you need to. When it comes to, you know, solo PvE, it's pretty simple to handle yourself. You don't need to, you know, like manage your teammates or something like that. So you can use your heal to attack. As you can see, that was a good example of what would happen if you didn't, like, if they're too far away. It would only hit them once, and then the knockback would be too great that the second hit wouldn't reach them. So, you know, there's some kind of, you know, things you need to know when playing Nemu, but her string is pretty nice. Like, the animation on it is really good too. So, you know, if you're gonna play it, you're definitely gonna have fun. Like, she's definitely not weak, you know. Like, there's also Isane, you know, she pretty much has, you know, the heal between rooms and a team heal that does damage. Now, if you're wondering who to pick between the two, I mean, it really depends on your style. You know, Isane is definitely safer to play, and she's got Hollow Killer, so you might want to use her instead if there's hollows. But for Nemu, she's a Soul Reaper killer, and with that, you know, you guys can keep those killers into mind if you have both and can't choose between either. I'd say Nemu has, you know, better strong attacks than Isane. And there you go, alright. Okay, now we got the Ichigo. Her special is glitched, and as you can see, her dress is glitched as well because of the emulator. But however, I'll be showing off the special at the beginning of the video. Alright, let's use my first special real quick. There you go. Alright, we're just gonna chill here real quick. Like, just chill. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we'll use a special one more time. We'll damage him real quick. There you go. And look, we got a drop as well. It's nice. So there you go, guys. This is her with no advantages whatsoever. As you can see, it's pretty respectable damage. And we even got a drop, which is very nice. So let's move on to where we have a killer advantage but no attribute advantage. I mean, we have no choice anyway. Let's do the Byakuya raid. No. We'll do the Kisuke raid since it has ranged guard. So it's, you know, much easier to deal damage to the enemies, and we won't be wasting time. Alright, again, no friends. Let's go. So this time we'll be, you know, getting a more damage increase. And since you already have a feel on how she is, you'll realize that you might want to increase her attack more than SP because of how good her NAD string is, as you can see there. Oh, there you go. If you look at the strong attack, you know, it's pretty good still. As you can see there, it's going to take a while for me to heal those out, but she does have heal between rooms. As you can see, the damage did go down by a little bit. It's noticeable damage. So I'm sorry about that, folks. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, it's pretty hard to use the Tsukishima link. But if you have someone that has, you know, innate heal and then a self heal, I mean a team heal as a strong attack, you'll be able to get back into full shape, no problem. Do the third strong attack here. As you can see, you know, if it does enough damage, the strong attack will carry on to the next wave, dealing good damage. You have to be careful about the spinning dudes. See, she utilizes the 1-2-3 combo. By that I mean dealing combo without knocking them down. So if just to show you guys what I meant by that real quick, because you see when you do the full string, the fourth hit will knock them down, and then they have like a few seconds delay before they get up and be able to get hit again. So usually if you want to, you know, increase your efficiency, you'd want to use your first 3 and then dodge out of the way to cancel it and then go back to your NAD. As you can see, the way she does it, you know, there's a slight pause, but is, you know, you can tell it's pretty efficient. I'll show you guys what I mean. But as you can see there, you know, it does take a lot of getting used to, because you need to remember the fact that they don't get knocked down. So once you see that red, you need to have your reactions ready, as you can see there. And as you can see, because the strong attacks knock them down. Oh, sometimes you can be brave, but I wouldn't be brave if I were you. Gotta play safe. And then strong attack. As you can see there, if I were to knock him down, it would take longer for me to kill that person. Oh. But as you can see, you need to really, you know, pay attention when you do this kind of strats. And then sometimes you want to use a strong attack to just get them out of the way to make it safe. And let's move on. As you can see, you know, her damage is very respectable. You know, that's 7k right there. I know you may be thinking that, you know, oh, Nell's strong attacks are better because she has, you know, she has frenzy. I mean, I can understand what you mean. So for example, her first strong attack, you know, pretty respectable, you know, 7k damage. And if I were to use Nell's strong attack here, she does have an advantage though. But as you can see, it did do more damage overall, but it wasn't that much. Alright, I think we're moving on to the boss now. And we're gonna use our special real quick just to burn him. Oh wait a minute, is he gonna use his? Okay, never mind. Oh, well, he will use his special. So I need to chill right here. And then let's just kill him off like that. And there we go. So we're gonna be moving on to attribute advantage no killer. But as you can see, I'd have to wait until the next raid. But for you guys, it will be just right after this bit. Alright guys, so we're moving on to the attribute advantage but no killers. So in this case, we're going to be doing the Grimjow raid full of Arankas and no Soul Reapers whatsoever. So as you can see here, just in case, you know, because you know this is like a new day for me, but for you guys, same video. I'm just making sure that the build is the same. But without further ado, let's start this level with no boosts and no friends. As you can see, I keep getting Nell for my loading screen. I don't know if Caleb wants me to, you know, censor it, but I don't think I'll just leave it. Oh, oops. Well, as you can see there, well, that was the third strong attack. It did about 2500 a hit, hits 4 times, so that was 10k. And then the NAD, pretty good for the NAD string right there. You know, around, well, I'm averaging around 3k. Let me just heal myself real quick. So there's the damage there. It was about 4.5k each hit. It hits twice. So the heal hits for 9k. Well, now I'm going to hit low until I heal myself again. As you can see there, without the Tsukishima link, I lose about 20% sad, so now it's like, instead of 10k damage, it's about 8k. Okay, let's do the second strong attack. As you can see, it hits twice. It was 3.5k, but that was 2 hits. And that was without the Tsukishima link. Let's boost up again. There you go. 9k on the second strong, 8k on the first strong attack. So it makes sense, you know. 7k on the first strong, 8k on the second, and then 10k on the third strong attack. So you know, it makes sense because you know the higher the, well, not really the higher the cooldown, but usually when it comes to the when you go up these strong attacks, the third one would be the strongest and the first one would be usually the weakest. So here's just me showing off the NAD, which is really good. And the second strong attack, and then pretty much it's mostly a full screen attack. The fireworks. It does have a quite slow charge time, as I said before. But you can see that I'm pretty much kind of cleaning this raid up pretty easily, even though I don't have the killer advantage. Now I'll wait for this guy. Well, of course I lose my health, but it's okay because you know what? I have, you know, healing link anyway. So I don't really have anything to worry about. I can just keep going about my day with the Tsukishima link activated. Oh, there you go. Waiting for them to come out, except for this guy. No. I only hit them once because I told you about them before. You have to be in front of them when you use the first strong attack, so it does take a little bit of, you know, practice using her strong attacks to make sure that you utilize them at the best potential. As you can see there, I hit this guy twice, but not this guy. Oh, there you go. That was a good time to use that first strong attack. So if you want my personal opinions on her, I think she's a really fun character to play. Like right now, you can see, you know, the normal attacks are very unique. I mean, look how you know the water splashes, which each hit gives her shock. Oh, look at that! That was a 5k on one of those hits. Very nice. Oh, nearly got hit there. But I didn't get hit though. I think we're at the boss room now, which is, you know, pretty easy. Because, you know, we are a boss killer, so we don't really need to worry about, you know, killing the boss. Like, quote unquote, legit. There you go. My special. Oh, wait. Dumbass. Hey. Look at that. Well, there's the advantage, but no killer. And then now we're going to be moving on to advantage and killer. Unfortunately, the Soifon raid is not coming in at least 3 days, and you know I can't hold off this video any longer. So we have the next best thing, guys, and that is the Hanataro 4-star raid. So, you know, ranged guard 2, so we're not going to be worrying about wasting time fighting melee guard Soul Reapers. So the damage will still be the same, it's just that these guys have less health. So just keep that in mind. The damage is still, you know, good. You know, like the damage that she will be dealing is still what you'd expect if it was the 5-star Soifon raid. It's just that the 5-star Soifon raid has more health. As you can see, guys, I wasn't lying to you guys. Caleb keeps giving me the Nell loading screen, and I really don't mind. So first off, let's look at her string against these guys. You know, so as you can see, the last hit was about 4k. Constant on the, you know, around 3.4k range, 3.5k range. Second strong attack, oh, pretty much can hit constant 10ks from the first strong attack alone. And then the second strong attack, I can't wait. So you only do one hit of it, but it's a solid 11k on the second strong attack. As you can see there, 10k, what did I say? And then for the third strong attack, 3k each hit, so that's 12k. So again, pretty constant, 10k, 11k, 12k. So 10k in the first strong attack, and then dealing constant now with the hybrid build. And then just to recap, second strong attack is, well, that was, yeah, 11k still, closing in on 12k, but not really. And then third strong attack, 12k. So as you can see, just because she doesn't have frenzy doesn't mean that she's weak, you know. I'd say she's pretty underrated because of Isane. But as you can see, you know, if you're gonna be fighting Soul Reapers, you know, you would rather wanna go for Nemu, especially if it's a ranged guard raid or ranged guard level. So if you have both of them, you can easily switch between the two depending on the situation, and then you'll be just fine. So I'll just, you know, the special did decent damage, you know, 7.8k, and that's without Tension Tai. I think it hits 4 times. Plus it has burn for 5 seconds, so it has good damage overall. So we finished that raid pretty quickly, because it was a 4-star raid, what can you do? But I think that wraps up, this pretty much wraps up the video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed these kinds of videos. Let me know in the comments what you think about my system, my current new system of the showcase, because I've never really done it before on older characters so far. I've only done it for Nel and Nemu, where I make them fight against each different situation. So for example, you know, for Nel we had non-advantage all the way up to full advantage, and then I did the same for Nemu. Please let me know if you want me to keep doing that when it comes to, you know, future showcases. But for now, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. Let's quickly go to my status. Hopefully I'm able to make space. My ID is right there. This is how it looks, and this is how this looks. So if you manage to find me, you know, if you want, you can drop an ad. I'll try my best to make space because I'm at 100, and that's about it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.